Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 121 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of ATM10. Today's plan, I basically spent a lot of time off camera between episodes getting more ATM stars. There were a few things I needed to do, so I'm just going to recap some of like the off-camera work that I had done. I captured a new creeper who has now disappeared again. I'm guessing because he wasn't named. Maybe I need to like name tag him. But I had one of those like lightning activated creepers, which is why I have the book equipped, which I'm going to remove now. So this was here so I could lightning a creeper. And then I mob imprisonment tooled him and like did that. So I needed more lightning jar things. Which I was able to get because I did that. But then again, I think he despawns because he's not named. That's how it works, right? So, hello, friend. So with that said, you know, that's some stuff that that we did off camera. What else did I do? Swapped out some bees. I was basically like crafting the 256 guys a lot. These take like 20-ish minutes to make with all the crafting we have. And I had considered like augmenting this system as part of an episode, but it would really just be like duping what we have already and trying to like just make it do more at once, and it just seemed boring to me. So I decided to just like kick off a couple crafts and then like leave my computer running overnight kind of deal. So that worked. So at this point for stars, we've got about 8 of them. And like I said, I've been leaving the computer running overnight, so that's how I've been able to accumulate like all the multi-X block things. Like they're all running downstairs still. Everything's still cruising along. The main thing that I've left, I think, is just to make another star. And since I already crafted the 256 guy, this last star shouldn't be too bad. There are a few things we were missing, though. I was short on a few miscellaneous things as I was crafting along. Like I ran out of, you know, 1 or 2 bits as we go. One thing I was low on was slime, but somehow I have slime again. Where am I getting slime from? I have no idea. I don't know where slime is coming from. Like, it's accumulating in my system. I completely forget how and why. But clearly something is creating slime somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from. Do I have slime seeds or something? I have squid, I have prismarine, gas, glowstone, lapis up here, dye, slime seeds. Oh, okay. Well, now I know where slime's coming from. I was all ready to start making a slime gateway. But I guess I didn't need that. I'm guessing I like have a limit to how many slime balls I have, but also it's in my super slow area up here. So like, you know, it's, so that explains where the slime's coming from. Okay, now I know. And ghast too. I was low on ghast for a minute, but I got them going. So yeah, I guess, a lot of it has just been waiting for stuff to happen. I could have absolutely like, you know, done a thing where like we made things run faster, but I feel like a lot of that just becomes repeat content, right? Like, you guys saw me make like the super fast seeds to make the multi-X blocks. I could make more of those seeds and like just repeat over and over the sequence of things I already did. But I feel like that's not entertaining to watch, right? Like you already saw that build. You don't want to see me do that build 5 more times, right? I assume. So basically at this point, letting it run. Now, I also was on vacation for the last 2 weeks, which I didn't really mention, but I was. But I had all my videos backlogged. As of this recording, this video goes out tomorrow. So all my backlog is gone. Because I was on vacation, I had a huge backlog. Now it's all gone, so I'm recording again. And this video goes out tomorrow because I'm completely out of backlog. And I have to build up a little bit. So in reading some of your comments, want to just call out a few. A few people are saying the UI scale is kind of too low. I felt like where I'm at right now was like a pretty decent UI scale, but let me know in the comments if you need me to bump it up a little bit bigger. But I thought this was a happy medium from when I went to the 4K monitors a couple weeks back. What else? So a lot of people are saying I need 2 ATM blocks because apparently the Starry Bee, I guess, is going to need what? Does it need an ATM block for flowering? It does. And in order to get one, we have to give an ATM block to a Patrick Bee. However, somebody left a comment in one of my videos that may make it so I don't need actually to make 2 blocks. And I hope that's true, because getting enough stars for 1 block has been a pain. And if I need a second block the legit way, but I think there's like a cheesy way to do it. And if it's cheesy and it cuts down on grind, I'm cool with it. So we're going to try the cheesy way. We're going to see if it works. I don't know for sure. But somebody commented that there's a way to do this, and I'm going to try it. And it involves my mod, and I make no apologies for it, because it's not an exploit with my mod. It's a cross-mod exploit, as it were. So let's get into getting the last star. So I'm going to kick off that craft now. Oh yeah, one more thing I need is Cinder Essence. That's right. I ran out of this. Now, if I remember correctly, we get that in the Nether, right? Cinder Essence is like from those skeletons in the Nether or whatever. So we need to go find that like skeleton-y area. And there's like some dudes from whatchamacallit in there. Cinder Essence is from Irons, Spells, and Spellbooks. Is there a quest for it in Iron so I can remember the name of the dungeon I'm looking for? That would have probably been smart. Ancient Knight. Yeah. Ancient Battleground is what I'm looking for. So Ancient Battleground. And there's one like really close. I felt like there was one not too far away, so I'm glad that my memory / instincts were correct. It might be like above us or something. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Cool. And these guys, those are Vengeance. Is that an Ancient Knight? Okay, yeah, that's cool. And that's where my Cinder Essence comes from. Ow. Get out of here, you. Any more? Oh, it's a trial spawner. Oh. So I see. Well, I got 6 of them. I think they also sometimes, like, there's armors on the ground or something. Didn't it say that? So, I mean, I have tick accelerating, so that should be a clever way to get that to increase. I just want to see if there's any, like, here we go, these guys. Like, you click, you mine them, I think, and then it spawns the Ancient Knight. Is that cool? That's probably enough, I think. Ooh. Decrepit Flamberge. And then you guys go away, and I don't need this, and Iron Nugget and Ancient, and another one of those, and that's cool. And now I should be able to make my star. So like I said, there were a couple things. There we go. Okay, cool. Why are you making a 256 thing? I thought I had an extra one of those already. I'm going to cancel that, because I have a 256. You shouldn't have to make another one of those, I don't think. Am I wrong about what the component is here? Do I just need the 256 itself? So I can do that, and then are you going to be cool about not making another one of those? Because that's the longest craft, and I don't want to sit here for like a million years while you make that. Why are you trying to make another 256 when you have one, right? 256, available 1 to craft 1. Oh, we need 2, is that right? Okay, I might have not made enough. Like I said, I was on vacation for like 2 weeks, folks. Brain no remember. Alright, so that won't be too bad, I don't think. We'll just have to, like, wait for a few minutes. Oh, yeah, look, it's doing the lightning in a bottle thing. Because my creeper despawned. I need to get another one of those. So, like, we'll go ahead and do a few of these on-camera-y things. I don't need this no more, because I was going to do something with slimes. But I don't need to anymore, so that's cool. Why do I have an ME chest in my inventory? I couldn't tell you. Or a dense energy cell. I don't know why either of those are in my inventory right now, and I'm a little concerned about why that exists. But I guess we'll see. What was I doing? I bet it's because I shift-clicked that cell. Maybe. I was going to go get a creeper. So let's go home. Make it nighttime and go make ourselves another creeper. Sound cool? So here we're going to want you in this slot. And then I'm ready to lightning up another creeper. I will come back once I find one. Fair? And then you're just doing a bunch of this crafting. I will also note that the multi-blocks here are very derpy. I updated the pack, and, like, nothing is behaving itself, really. Alright, so now are you going to be cool? Okay, you are an energy hatch, is what you did. So you moved that there. So I want the item here. Yeah, weirdness abound with these dudes. Just want to mention it, because when I updated the pack, all of a sudden it started being very strange. See, like, it takes them, and this dude says, like, processing, but it doesn't have, like, that percentage thing going on. And then, like, sometimes it spits out the item, and sometimes it doesn't. So I don't know what's up. It's definitely weird. Is it creeper finding time yet? Because I was troubleshooting that while I was waiting for it to be fully night, and then decided I wanted to tell you guys what I experienced when I updated the pack recently. There's a creeper. Hey, I hit the Y hockey, I thought. Maybe I wasn't close enough to him. That thing is, like, very like, you have to be really close, I think. The mind wipe ability. I guess, Alright, you. I might not be getting fast enough. I am doing the right thing, right? Stupefy? No, I want mental obliteration. That's K. I'm using the wrong hotkey. That's why it's not working. Haha! Dire, please. There's more creepers. Okay. Also did not work. Wasn't quick enough again, I think. I think he started being all... Come on, lightning bolt. Let's go. I hear you about being on cooldown. Doesn't look like you're on much of a cooldown. Mob imprisonment, dude. Alright, I'm not putting him in the thing when he's, like, partially exploding. Because he was in tall grass, he didn't, like, behave himself too much. Alright, you guys all go away. Neat. I want to be very careful about putting him away when he's not stupefied. And maybe we should get a name tag for this time. So what do? I just name it in an anvil, right? And then I click it on him. Assuming I have some experience. He's my new friend, Boomy. Alright, I'm going to place him outside, though, with the hope of I can click him out and activate. I'm waiting for Mind Obliteration down here to be off cooldown. And then I can place him, hopefully, and that'll be cool. And how are we doing on auto-crafting? Lots of this stuff still happening. Probably at this point it should have gotten the silicon seeds. I bet that would have helped me a lot. See, and this is stuck. This is how I knew I had to fix this previously. See, I mind obliterated him, but it wasn't fast enough. I think he started exploding too soon. And probably once he starts exploding, like, wiping his AI won't make a difference. Alright, so one more creeper is here. So if I can be super cool about this, I'll try. Maybe I'll just put him in there behind the glass and see how it goes. Hopefully not a big deal. Right? So now he's cool. So So I bet if I got close enough and mind obliterated him through the wall, that should work. Because I don't think I checked for any, like, blocks in between me and the mob I'm mind obliterating. It's just like an area of effect. No blocks in the way matters. So I'll wait for this to cool down and then we'll be back. Why do I have all this in my inventory? Did these guys fall off the wall? How did that happen? Did I open a thing in this dude? I mean, I guess I did. I must have, right? Weird. Did that happen? Was I being, like, derpy about stuff? Oh. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so let's try. I'm gonna... That should have worked, and he should be, like, a complete moron now. And now he's named Boomy, so there should be no more despawning. And then this guy is making his lightnings in a bottle, so that's cool. We'll be back when this is all done crafting. So after a short AFK break, I realized this guy was misbehaving as well. Don't quite know why. It's definitely weird. I wonder if this needs to be in, like, blocking mode. Maybe it should be. I wonder, will this, like, run if I do this? Because this is the recipe I need. But it's saying no matching recipe found. So I'm going to, like, break you and replace. Missing structure. Right. Without modifiers. Confirm. It says I'm missing a bunch of stuff. I think it's mostly... Now are you cool? Processing. Apparently something's working. I don't know what. Processing. Are you running? You might be running. And then I'll have to just, like, insert stuff here again in a sec. But yeah, it's something weird happened with these multi-blocks when I updated the pack. I can't tell you what. I can't tell you why. Something, though. Something. So we'll be back when this is all hunky-dory. Oh, we might be in Lucky Town. Let's see. Are we cool? Are you running? Did you get a bunch of stuff? Processing. Star. Processing. Hooray! Auto-crafting complete. That's 9 stars. Okay, so now before I even do anything with that, I want to try something. And this is something that, I forget who commented on it, but whoever it was, thank you. Because it just saved me making a whole nother star. In fact, I have a neat idea. I wonder if this will work. So you need polymorphic, right? Do I not have a craftable for polymorphic catalysts? I guess I don't have that auto-crafting, but that's okay. I mean, like, the catalysts we craft, right? But not the fluid. We'll see if this works. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to go down to my Ars Nouveau area. And there's a spell I might want to try. Animate block needs a conjuration and 3 obsidian. Conjuration essence. Do you know how to make that? And 3 obsidian. And then we're also going to need some experience, which shouldn't be too big of a deal. That should be enough. Is conjuration not happening here? I thought I had all of these on. Is that like the one I don't have? Because that would be hilarious. I guess it is. So conjuration is Wildenhorn, Starbuckle token, and book. So Wildenhorn, Starbuckle token, and book. we'll get some source gems. And that's quick. Just gonna get a few extra while I'm here. Because it's so fast. I love it. Okay, and then you go back, and you go back, and you go back, and you can go back to crafting what you had before. And then conjuration. Did these get like a new texture while like between episodes here, or am I like imagining that completely? Animate block. Right? And then is the War Notebook back? Tattered Tome, it's called now. Okay, that's cool. Tattered Tome is now the name of this thing. Oh, it got like a whole new thing. Okay. So tier 2 glyphs, I'm looking at animate block. Animates the block to fight for you. The animated block will convert to falling block when it dies. Costs a large amount of mana, but does not grant summoning sickness. Cool. Okay. So that's a thing. Okay. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to open you up, and we're going to call... Do I really have, like, no spells here? That's kind of hilarious. Touch, animate block. Create. Okay. Now, I'm going to go home. And I'm going to get a block of 3x diamond. I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to animate it. And then I'm going to snapshot area. And then I'm going to, how do I make this work? Target block, animated block. Now I wonder if that stores the, I don't know if this is going to work, but this should work. Okay. So you have a fluid cost of 50. So if I kill you, I get my 3x diamond, which I guess is not breakable with this tool, but that's okay. Because that's what's up. Ah, that could be a thing. I'm just saying that could be a thing. Now, can I, like... I don't know if that worked or not. I don't know if he liked being in water. We're going to have to find another creature to polymorph. I'm guessing... Actually, I'm almost certain that I don't copy all the NBT values when I clone mobs like that. So I'm guessing... Yeah, my assumption is that that's doing a thing that Ars Nouveau doesn't like, which is probably trying to create an animated block without the correct data, which means it doesn't know what block to animate. So this guy not working is okay, but my Paradox machine copies most data except certain types that you can add via configs or other info. So like you can't clone like the inventory of zombies, but it is copying the data from Ars Nouveau, so that's a good sign. So if I just got like a regular block of diamond, because apparently breaking this 3x did not behave itself, but if I did you and animated this diamond block, and then you can go in here, by the way, and then we snapshot area, and then I kill you, why aren't you like breaking correctly? What's going on with the breaking? You're not enabled, right? Yeah, so like, interesting. Now it might be another way to do this. So like I kill him, and you're just a regular block of diamond from Minecraft, right? Oh, you know what's happening? You are happening, aren't you? You are happening. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. This was picking it up very quickly because I have it on instant pickup. So yes, yes, yes. So like the 4x diamond. You ready? I didn't do that right. So like Needs a lot of mana, but that's okay. We'll recharge our mana relatively quickly. Right? Snapshot area, kill, break, clone, kill, break. Right? And they're getting magneted up into here, and like that's kind of working. Actually, like, somehow it's doubling, and I don't know why, but I'm also not complaining. I don't know why I'm getting 2 of them, but again, I'm not complaining, because that's even more broken. So technically, I think, because of this cross-mod compatibility thing, you can dupe any block. Any block, as long as it can be animated. I assume you can't animate, like, block entities. So, like, I should find a block entity that I don't super care about. Like this chest, right? I'm assuming I can't. Yeah, see, like the spell cast, but it didn't work because it's a block in it. So I'm assuming it's only regular blocks that you can dupe like that. But the ATM star is a regular block. So I think I'm ready to try this, but because the ATM star was such a pain to get, I'm gonna back this up. Just how do we do backups manually? Isn't there a backup command? I know there was a backup recent-ish. Alright, I don't know. I don't know what the backup command is. You know what? Forget the backup command. We're just going to do it live. And we're just going to hope it works. So in theory, I make the ATM Starblock. And then I animate it. And then we snapshot area. And then we kill this dude. And then we break it. Which got magneted into there. As 2 somehow. I don't know how it's duping that. That I don't know what that's about. So is it like when he dies, he like quickly turns into an item entity? So I think when he dies, for a split second, he's turning into an item entity, and my collector's picking it up. I bet if I made this like 11 ticks, it wouldn't happen. Unless it happened to be on like that instant tick, right? So like I bet he like drops the item version of himself. Did it work? I actually don't know at this point what's happening. So there's none in there. So killing him, look, it definitely dropped an ATM Starblock, and then doing that drops another one. So not only is that a bug in ours? That might be a bug in ours. That it's doubling the drop like that. Like it's like he drops, like if I completely remove this from the mix, right? I'm gonna make this 1 again, but I'm gonna require a high signal now. So he won't magnet anything up. Right? I killed him. And look, I got a star from that. A star block. And then breaking it gave me another one. So that might be a bug in ours. Which I'm not also going to complain about. So now we have many an ATM star block. Oh, cross-mod compatibility. So there is a fix to that, and what they can do is they can add the animated blocks to the blacklist entity type for the Paradox machine. So it's very easy to tell the Paradox machine, these are the list of entities you can't dupe. So, technically not my mod's fault. It's a cross-mod compatibility issue that is easily fixed by the pack, if they so choose. Okay? Okay, we all clear on this? Dyer's mod is not OP. Dyer's mod is not broken. Not my fault that somebody made it so you can turn blocks into entities. And I allow you to dupe entities. Like, in theory, technically, I should be able to do something similar with, like, any mod that allows you to clone entities. So maybe the spawner from Industrial Foregoing, if it allows copying NBT data, would allow that, and a few other things as well. So like any mod, like the spawner from Ender.io, you might be able to do this with. Basically, any mod that allows you to copy entity data, including its NBT data, should allow this to work. So yeah, pretty cool. Just saying. So we have many a block now. So now what I want to do, I basically only wanted to do this to get over the hurdle of having to manually craft the 2, because that was painful. But I still want to proceed with this whole bit, right? So what I'm going to do now is work towards making the ATM star this way with all the fragments. So the next couple of episodes will be involved getting the infused Patrick star, which doesn't look terrible. We'll set that automation up. And then we'll also work on making all these fragments and lens, like all this stuff, right? And getting this into the runic altar. So that hopefully it's not too bad. And my expectation is, hopefully it's not. We'll find out. I don't know. I have no idea. We're going to find out. I don't know. I haven't looked into any of this stuff, right? It looks like there's a lot of Forbidden and Arcanas in our future. Hopefully those things are not hard to make, the prisms. We'll find out next episode, I guess. For now, though, it's my sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Next time, we will, get more ATM stars going. And now we're definitely getting close to the end of the series. So I guess I should start thinking about what series is next. I've heard Ocean Block 2 is kind of fun. Any thoughts on that? Or any other series you'd rather see me do? Let me know in the comments. For now, take it easy.